Jet set and ready to go.
Yo.
This swarthy, bearded man before you will soon be your fourth favorite streamer. Jetpack to the moon and back.
2 months.
This swarthy, bearded man before you will soon be your fourth favorite streamer. This swarthy, bearded man before you will soon be your fourth favorite
Hello, everybody. Welcome in. Everybody, guests, say hello. Be cordial.
Hello.
Welcome in. Rosty TD, you were first.
Oh no! Hi, my name's Raph. I play a lot of variety games, mainly a lot of rage games, and try my best not to lose my mind. But that's me.
Way to go, Daz. Introduce yourself.
Oh my goodness. Hello, I'm streaming Daz Variety Gaming here in Sydney, Australia. Tonight we are hosted by jetpackpaul.
Thank you for being here. YV.
Hello there.
Introduce yourself.
I'm YV, and I play more nostalgic games. I'd say Crash, Spyro, Ratchet and Clank, PS1 games. Yeah.
Perfect. Now let's go through. We're gonna say hello to everybody. Enchantress, welcome in. Lego, hello, welcome in. How are you? Who else do we have? Sassy, welcome in. Also, you guys will see pinned in the top of chat is a question form. If you would like to submit a question for the Aussies, we'll get to that at the very end of stream. So go there. I updated the link. It should work now. So please go do that. Also, YV, thank you so much for the resub for 1 year. Thanks for being here. Emmers, hello. Let's see. Also, Daz in the chat, thank you for also saying hello down there. Yemit, Marith Mathers, thank you for the follow and for being here. Valk, hello. Lego for resubbing. Welcome in, everybody. Too much to bear, hello. Sassy has a 40 stream streak, incredible. Joss, Messy, hello. Thank you for that follow. Also, Royce? Or Row Ice, thank you for the follow. Steph, welcome in. I'm saying hello to everybody. Mary, hello. Moxie, welcome in. I hope you guys are all doing well. For those that don't know why we're here, some context. Back in January, it was my birthday stream. We reached our like base goal for the Aussie trip. We reached the base goal. We're still doing some stretch goals, but we reached the base goal. And I was like, we're gonna celebrate. I'm gonna have some Aussies on. I'll do it in like February. And then I just didn't do that. And then it was like April or May. And then and then I canceled that one. And then like a month later, we almost tried again. And then that one got pushed back. And here we are. So it's June now, almost July. That link doesn't work still?
It worked for me just then.
The questions?
I think so.
It worked for me.
Hold on. It did? It's this
It does
link?
work for me. Emma, you
Okay.
breaking things.
Sorry to call you out, man.
Never mind, my phone Twitch is twitching. Fair. I asked a question. Perfect. Okay. So, and we'll get to all those questions at the end. So, tune in for that. But anyway, so these lovely people are here to kind of hang and chat and everything. So thank you guys for being here, hanging out with me.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah, of course.
So,
Thank you.
Sorry.
Yeah. Oh, okay. To be fair, it is.
Jet's
It
gotten
is
us
4
up at like 9:30 or something.
Yeah, it's 4 p.m. for me, and I've already had a coffee. You guys, it's still morning for you, so I should give you guys some leeway.
I love
He's
that
gotten
Daz
us up
said
at
that
9
as
o'clock.
if 9:30 is the craziest thing in the world.
All right. In Sydney, at 8 degrees feels like 6. Yes, 9:30 is the craziest thing, all right? That's when you stay in bed on the weekend, all right, and you don't get out. Just saying, you just cuddle the dog and you just get warm.
In contrast, I woke up this morning, looked at my phone, and it was 7 o'clock, and I was like, oh, heck yeah, I got the best sleep in this morning.
Yeah, I'm lazy, all right?
Unbelievable. Well, thank you guys for starting your day with us, with the community. I have some things planned, but I've got, I've got 2 things planned. You guys have helped me with a 3rd thing, but we're gonna do that number 2. Is that confusing? I have a thing,
Yes.
then we're gonna do a thing, and then we have another thing. And then in the meantime, we're also gonna be chatting. There's gonna be lots of things everywhere. Em says also not to
things.
lots of stuff and things, and all the things are going to be done. But I will say, I am very grateful for everyone who has contributed to the trip, like everybody who has, contributed to the trip. Even just being here and lurking and lounging and chatting is, I would also say, contribution. But it's great because I am very excited for a chance to meet all of you and to go to Australia. I've never been. Big fan though, big fan of you guys. And I'm just excited for, I don't know, the chance to, I don't know, be there and hopefully have fun, hopefully not cry all the time. But it should be a good trip. So I hope, I hope as well you guys can look forward to it, because I am looking forward to it.
I mean, I'm personally looking forward to it.
Good.
Like, we're just like waiting.
Fair. That's fair. We'll figure out the details for that. Bring an extra suitcase for the tissues. I probably
I've
should.
got you for that. I'll get you tissues, mate. Don't you worry. It's fine.
Okay.
You and I can just sob together. It's fine.
I'll get Kleenex. Do you guys? I mean, actually, random question. Because
yes, we have Kleenex.
Yeah, I
the
also
brand.
thought that was going to be the question.
Yes.
That is the question, actually. Because
yes.
Because
Yeah, we have Kleenex.
I'm sure you guys know that. Also, I'm gonna stop the music for everyone so that make sure that everyone can hear you guys. Americans, we tend to say like the brand name for a thing. So
Canadians
like,
do
we
it
say,
too.
Do they?
Yeah. My grandmother was notorious for it.
So
I'm well versed in when you say get a Kleenex, and I'll be like, he means get a tissue. It's fine. I get it.
Oh, that's what you're asking us.
Yeah, basically, yeah. So, because like, when you need do you just say I need a tissue, or are you like, oh,
Or I'm going
You
to
say I need a
vacuum,
tissue.
as opposed to I'm going to hoover it.
Yeah, I can't.
I had no idea where you were going with that one. I was like, what else?
That's because
besides
hoover's
vacuum?
the brand, right?
I
Hoovering is
thought
more
that
of an
was
English
slang.
expression, I think.
I thought
Canadian,
I
I
need
think.
to vacuum or I need to hoover was slang for needing to blow your nose. I thought that was.
Want to see your apartment anymore if that's what you're doing when you need to vacuum. Sorry.
I didn't understand where. Yeah, I didn't understand where that was going either.
The other one that I realized where I do it by brand name is like if I'm going somewhere and I'm bringing drinks, I'll be like, I need an esky. I didn't realize that that's the
Esky
brand
photo
and
only
not
one
what
we
the
really
thing
go
is.
with. Yeah.
What? Okay, I feel like Raph is quiet, and is anybody else quiet? How is everybody?
I think Josh said I'm quiet as well.
Okay, let me up you guys.
Honestly,
Esky's
probably
the
good to
only
have
I
me
can think
quiet
of.
because my volume control's terrible.
Hold on.
I am always quiet. That's true.
Daz, tell us the last game you played.
The last game I played like 3 days ago was like Clair Obscure, which I've
Perfect.
already played. I've already finished, but I had to play again because I'm slightly addicted to it. And I like
I know,
myself
it was
feel
actually fun
miserable on the
watching you.
inside.
Ross, tell us the last game you played.
I'm pretty sure it's Valorant. I'm getting back on the Valorant train.
Perfect. Sorry, I'm adjusting y'all's audio. Is what I'm doing. YB, you tell us what was your last game that you played?
I was playing Call of Duty Infinite Warfare. It's mid. Playing the
What?
campaign, Raph. I don't know. I watched the Call of Duty timeline videos this week, and now I've been like, well, now I feel like playing some Call of Duty, but I didn't want to go back to my same ones I've been going back to for the past 10 years, so I thought I'd try something else.
I actually kind of liked the Infinite Warfare campaign. I thought it was all right.
It's okay. Plus, it's got like sexy Kit Harington, so like, what? That's pretty great.
And then Conor
What's a
McGregor's just randomly
non-sexy
in
Kit
there.
Harington?
Well,
True.
it's kind of just like you have to say it. You know what I mean? Like he's always sexy Kit Harington. Even with the
That's
giant
just his
scar
name
across
now.
the face. Yeah, he's always sexy Kit Harington.
I think I've adjusted the audio. If for some reason somebody is still in low volume, let me know. But I think I've adjusted it all for everyone's mics. All right. Well, to start us off, for the first thing, I have a thing. We are going to go over. Wait for it. Smooth. So smooth. And I need to move this because I did actually change all this. Where is...
How fancy.
Boop, 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 boop. All right. So we've got, to start us off, we've got a tier list. Let me move my
Bloody oath. Yeah, nah. What's shrug? Do Aussie say shrug?
It's just a
That's
shrug.
more
Yeah, nah. Rack off? What is rack off?
So, happy Australia Day, Alex. Welcome in. So, we have a tier list here. The way this is going to work is I am going to present to you a scenario. Also, Broski, welcome in. I'm going to present to you a scenario, and I'm going to place it where I think how likely that is to happen. That is basically what it is. How likely is this scenario to happen? You guys can chime in with more. Yeah, and then you guys will be able to place that as well. The most likely is Bloody Oath. Under that, nah, yeah, I think I have that right, by the way. Right? That would be...
Yes.
Nah, yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, okay. Shrug is like, could happen, couldn't. There's no way to know. It's just a shrug. Yeah, nah. Sorry, I said that. Nah, that's not right. Yeah, nah. Also, feel free to correct my pronunciation on things because I'm sure I will say things wrong. I can't give it say what it was specifically, but I was hanging out with YV and we were going over how my American pronunciation of some words sounds very weird to him. So anyway, so Bloody Oath means yes, that's very likely, that's gonna happen. Nah, yeah is probably. Shrug, who knows? It could not. Yeah, nah is probably not, and then rack off is it's not gonna happen. Giuria, welcome in. All right. So the first scenario is on the beach, I step on a blue bottle. Maybe get stung by a blue bottle. I am going to say the likelihood that I do this is, I'm going to say definitely, but I'm going to say, no, yeah. I think I might accidentally step on one of these. They're so small.
When
What are
are
the
you
chances?
visiting?
Later this year?
Like November-ish, right?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah. I mean, I'm
Not
gonna
sure
say
yet.
nah, yeah.
Are they like seasonal?
They are seasonal.
Oh, I didn't know that.
The problem is the season is summer.
Fair.
I'll say yeah, nah.
You think I'd
Even
avoid
though
it?
I have stepped on a blue bottle, so like it does happen, but no, I don't think you will. I think you'll see them. I don't think you'll accidentally step on a blue bottle.
Are they really that bright blue?
They're
Oh,
I mean,
wait.
they contrast the sand pretty well.
Also, I forgot to do this for you guys. Wait. Wrong thing.
Oh, you don't
Hold
need
on.
to do that.
Wait,
I just had
wait.
your stream up.
Boop. There you go. If you'd like to, I can have it like this, so you guys
Sure,
can
that
see it.
works.
They can see it now, just in Discord. In the case you would like to do that. Ross, what do you think?
I was also gonna say, yeah, no. I was like,
Okay.
I don't go to the beach very often, but I've been like at least 10 times, and I don't think I've ever seen a blue bottle. So I feel like
Really?
probably slim.
Are
Well, I haven't even seen one, let alone been able to step on one. So I feel like you might be okay.
have Daz, YV, have you guys seen them often? Would you say or no?
You see
Depends
them
on the
often,
beach you go to.
sure.
Okay.
I only see them
And
on
had-
Bondi Rescue.
Is it
Bear
you
asked-
seeing them and accidentally stepping on them, or is it you just seeing
Like
them?
it's not on purpose. It's I like
I mean, he's not wrong.
accidentally
Like,
step
they
on
are
one.
very bright blue, so
Okay.
you will see them.
I should point out the
Okay.
time that I stepped on one, I was at a beach with my dogs and stuff like that. So I was
Yeah.
very. I was looking at other things. So like, but if you're like just
You
focused
still
on the
have
beach, you
dogs?
probably. Yeah, they're fine. What do you mean?
I've never seen them.
Oh yeah,
Dogs.
he has a doggo. He has a
Yeah.
doggo. It's one of his emotes. Yeah,
Now I got to do the emote.
it's Rocky.
Yeah, I have a dog. Sidetrack. Sorry.
You all have
You
dogs.
didn't even
Ross
show
has a
me your
dog.
dog.
Look at that.
There he is. Yeah.
Surely, you know, I have a dog. I
No.
talk about him all the time.
I had no idea you guys had dogs.
Yeah.
Why haven't we organized the dog party yet? My goodness.
Mine's an outside dog. He's a very shedding wolfhound, so he doesn't come inside much. Specifically not
giant.
my room anyway.
Oh, I love it.
My
Sorry,
dog's
get
really
side-
rowdy. I'm surprised he's not barking right now. I don't have a dog. I don't.
Yeah, was this, Sexy Lady Panda, was this stream for Jet or for me learning everything? Like, I feel like I'm learning so much.
Okay. So wait. So YV, you've been stung by a blue bottle. Ross, you likely have not. I guess by your story. Daz.
Yeah,
Okay. How painful was it?
I had to avoid them.
so it's a great strategy.
Yeah, avoiding them is the ideal option. How painful was it?
Yeah. Scale
yeah,
1 to
like
10.
Scale of 1 to 10, like a 8, maybe 7, 8.
Whoa.
It's pretty
Okay.
uncomfortable. It feels like you're
Yeah.
like burning a bit,
Follow-up question.
and then it lasts a while.
Did you do the Aussie thing?
No. Are you guys gonna ask if
Is
someone
pa-
peed on it? Is that the question?
I was gonna
That was the
No, no one
That
peed
if
on
you
me.
do stand on one, you can solve it by peeing on it.
I don't
I,
think that's
I
real.
feel like I've heard that it's actually not as.
I'm pretty sure that's
true,
not
though.
real. Because I think the whole idea is that it's like ammonia or something can quell the sting, and because pee has like a little bit in it, that's what people say. But like, I don't
It's
think
totally a
actually
myth.
pee.
It's not real.
Yeah.
I think it's mostly just to like diffuse the situation.
I
Like,
think it's just someone who
They'll be
wants
so
to pee on someone.
confused they won't feel pain.
Just miscellaneous jumps into chat. Public service announcement. Please don't pee on each other.
it's definitely a like, oh no, I feel so bad that you've potentially embarrassed yourself by stepping on a blue bottle. Let me fix this. let
nah.
me meet you at your embarrassment.
Nah, just deal with that one until it goes away. There's no pee, please.
On that note, well, maybe I'll save that for later. I have a follow-up question for that. We'll move on to the next scenario. How likely is it that I will make a kookaburra laugh? And also, I grabbed the wrong thing. Here we go.
Man.
I'm gonna say, because they have a song, I'm gonna say it bloody oath. I think I can make a kookaburra
Gotta
laugh.
say, if you wake up in Australia, you will hear a kookaburra laugh.
Yeah,
Like,
you
it
don't
will
have to
look
work
at
for
you
that.
Trying to sleep.
Really?
Yeah, usually
They
it
just-
starts
That
at,
is
like,
my
4
alarm
a.m.
clock sometimes.
Really? Are they like how widespread are they through Australia?
Everywhere.
I'd say
Yeah,
Everywhere?
they're super common.
pretty common.
Yeah.
Oh, no way. What's wild, because we were talking about this, we have the Kookaburra song here as well. And like the, you know the song. And okay, just to like put you all at ease, can you say Kookaburra for me?
Kookaburra.
Okay. So, all of you. I want each of you to say it. I need to hear it multiple times.
Kookaburra.
Yeah, Raph. Oh, that's
No, I'm not from here.
that's true. That's pretty better, Raph.
You're I feel like wait, when did you move to Australia?
2007.
How old were you, I guess is what I mean.
11.
I feel like, I don't know. I would say short oo like Kookaburra.
Yeah, Kookaburra,
Is that Kookaburra?
Kookaburra.
Kookaburra.
not kook.
That's definitely how like I learned it. Like in school. It was definitely Kookaburra sits in the old gum tree. So,
Yeah, but you guys say emu as well, so
Jumping up and down.
Wait. Do you guys say emu or something?
Emu.
Right? Is that emu?
It's an emu.
Yeah.
Emu. Am I saying it like you guys are? Emu.
Yeah.
yeah.
That is accurate.
I feel like your smiles when I say the word, the smile is definitely like, wow, he's trying. You know, it's definitely that's very nice that he's trying.
Did you watch YV when Raph said Kookaburra? It was just like a. Oh.
I was just like,
I felt the pain. Like I felt it.
I said it, and I was just like, "Yep, we can move on." You're like, "I need
It
all
was
of you to
just
say it." I was
such
like, "Oh no."
So, okay, so making a Kookaburra laugh is going to be very easy.
Yeah, that's just
Just try
what they
to sleep
sound
in.
like. We're not like making jokes to them and making them laugh. They just
I mean,
that's just
you
what
might
their
not be.
bird
I
call
am.
is. Yeah, fair enough. I'm not as funny as you though.
This is how Daz is testing out his stand-up comedy career.
He's like, I'm nailing this. They're laughing every time.
Daz, are you going to do stand up when I'm there? Because I will go watch that.
No. I will stand up, but I'm not doing comedy. No.
Easy, look at you. That was a great joke. Lego says he's pretty funny. You see, there we go.
He
Confirmation.
has to say that. Like,
Okay, well that's good. Then bloody oath. I think we all are in agreement then. What are the chances? This is the next scenario. How likely am I to hold a koala and get peed on it at the same time? Also, I'm assuming this is at the zoo. This is a zooed koala. What are the chances it's going to pee on me?
This is almost bloody oath, but I have had American friends visit me before, and I took them to the zoo, and it was the funniest highlight. The other thing the koala did was bit his chin, which was hilarious because he didn't bite it, but he put his mouth on his chin and then just held onto it. Wasn't biting or anything, just held onto it. They're like trying to pull this koala off, and it's just like, nope, I like this. This is my place now.
No.
So funny, and got peed on. And so, I mean, I've seen it happen. So, like, I'm gonna say probably not guaranteed to happen, but I'm gonna say no, yeah.
Nah, yeah. I feel like that's probably safe. I'm gonna actually also agree with you there. YV?
I do agree.
Ross, what are the chances? You agree?
I didn't even know this was a thing. I didn't know koalas peed on people all the time. That's news to me.
They pee when they're holding onto a tree, and they're holding people all day, so they just think you're a tree, so they just pee on you. Like,
Okay,
it's like a small child.
They don't have bathroom breaks. They're just on shift all day.
Just
pretty much.
they don't get they're what's it called? Like they're not unionized. I don't know. If
I
that
was
makes
about
sense.
to say they need a union.
Have any of you held a koala?
I have.
No.
I have a picture somewhere of me when I was like 7 holding a koala, and it was almost as big as I
Oh.
was.
Oh, that's adorable. You need to find that and post that somewhere. That sounds adorable.
When you were 7,
Yeah, it was the first time.
and it was nearly
we
as big
came-
as you.
Mm.
I was pretty small, yeah. But they like handed it to me and then just let go, and like I was not strong enough to hold how gigantic this koala was, and it like dug its
Robert?
claws into my shirt to like cling on for dear life.
Oh no!
It was fine. I didn't drop it. We got the picture, but I was like, I need to work on this strength or something. As a
Oh,
7-year-old, I was like, why can't I
how
hold
heavy
this?
are they?
I don't know.
I
mean,
actually
know.
nearly googled how heavy are drop bears.
That's it.
They're,
They weigh
4 to
heavier.
15 kilos. Oh, I can understand that if you're 7. But hang on, you're like 6'3" now, right? How tall are you, Raph?
Just over 6 foot. Very slightly
Just
over 6 foot.
Okay. I'm just trying to imagine you 7 and the koala is nearly the same size as you. You would have been like this tall type thing.
There's no way it was a
Yeah.
full-grown koala. Surely.
Banana. A full grown
Yeah, what
banana.
happened
He's been in Queensland too long.
Yeah, I am from up north.
Oh, those banana benders.
I'll find the picture because yeah, it is. You can tell that like it is almost half my size.
Yeah, wow.
Side note, speaking of, how tall are each of you?
I'm 6'1".
I'm pointing, but you guys can't see who I'm pointing to.
Yeah,
so
no,
I don't know why I'm pointing.
I was like, I saw your point, but I was like, I'm gonna let
yeah.
him flounder.
Whoa, Ivy, how tall are you?
I'm 6'1". Yeah.
Okay, I've heard 6'1", 6'2", depending.
Yeah, but I didn't want to sound like I was pretending. 6'1", 6'2" in boots is what I say.
You guys are all approximately the same height. I'm 5'6", so I am a short king, and I will be just y'all's little buddy.
You just gonna run up to each and every one of us and just be like uppies, and we'll be like, okay.
Yeah, pretty much. Carry me. Can you? I will often probably be like, can you? I can't see. Like, can you just lift me up for a second so I can see what's going on? It'll be great. I will say, so holding a koala. I would like to do that. It is on the list of things I would like to do. I am a little afraid, I will say, not necessarily about being peed on, but I'm afraid of what it's going to think my beard is. Like, what if it like just latches on and like doesn't let go, or like maybe it thinks I'm
funny, even for you. It'll be all right.
What if it thinks I'm like, I don't know, like some like threatening creature or something, and that
To be fair,
like,
you're not
not
the
that
first. You're not the first human that's going to hold this koala. Like, they do this all the time.
the zoo person is like, you were the first person to ever hold this koala. We haven't even.
It's going to be so high. It's not going to care about anything. It's just existing.
Because of the eucalyptus, right?
Yeah.
Is that what you mean? Oh, right.
They're
Fair.
so docile when the ones they let you hold are so docile.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Right, that's right. I forget, like, eucalyptus, like, makes them, like...
They're like
high,
the Aussie
sort of.
version of a panda, right? Like, they probably, how are they still here?
Do you guys see them...
I was about
wait,
to
go
say
ahead.
a random fun fact. When I moved into where I live now, there's like a koala sanctuary, like on the other side of the road, and they're like, we'll never knock down this group of trees because koalas live here, and like we can't knock down their habitat. And like 4 years into living here, I was like, I've never seen a koala. They lied to me. And I was coming home at like 2 a.m. once, and I was driving past the sign that says like koalas in this area, and I was like, that's a lie. Never seen one. And then one sprinted across the road and like dove into the trees. And I was like, I've never seen a koala move that quickly in my life. They are speedy when they are not on their eucalyptus.
Are they fast?
Yeah.
Oh,
They
boy.
can move.
That's kind of terrifying. And they're like,
You can pick
they're-
them up. Remember, it's okay. If they
Not
come
the
charging
wild
at you,
ones.
just pick them up and just step out of the way. It'll
Oh,
be
According,
okay.
according to Google AI, they can reach speeds of up to 30 kilometers an hour.
That's
I
way
don't think
faster.
I
than
could
I
reach
would've
30
guessed.
kilometers an hour.
that can't be true.
That's really fast.
30
Because we see
kilometers
them
an
like
hour.
high all the time. We think of them as like sloths a little bit, but
Yeah.
like they're just not.
Okay.
That's so quick. I've never seen. I've probably seen one or two in the wild, but not really.
Okay. Daz, you don't see them in like Sydney area, right? Like
They
in
would
the
be
city.
around. Certainly not in the city. But our city is a concrete jungle. Like we don't see that much.
Where dreams are made of.
Are there any out in like the Babes?
If you lived out further than I do in Sydney, I reckon because we've got tons of kangaroos and stuff out further west and that sort of thing. So you would totally find koalas there as well.
Okay.
But where I am, I don't see koalas. We have foxes.
Oh, what the heck?
Oh, really?
That's awesome.
We have
Yeah,
foxes, Limey.
are very
What?
scavengery around here.
Oh.
So
I like
they just
foxes.
sort
I
of
think
hang out for
foxes
all
are
the
really
trash
cool.
and stuff.
I didn't know we had foxes. That's awesome. That's so cute.
I didn't know we had foxes in Australia until I saw a sign.
No, I
that they were
didn't know.
trying
I
to
learned
pest
that
control.
right now.
Amazing. Also, Mary, I'm glad that you recognized the song when I said it. I feel like it didn't get as good of a response as I thought it deserved.
I missed it. What was the song?
Well, Daz said it's a concrete jungle, and I said where dreams are made of. But anyway,
I like it. I like it.
Thank
that
you.
a song?
All right, the next scenario. How likely is it that I will find a snake in my Airbnb?
Oh,
Ooh. Nah,
I'll go
yeah.
wrap
Where-
up.
Are you Airbnb-ing? And what kind of snake is that?
It's
That's
a,
like cobra.
it's a
Like,
king
that's not an Aussie
cobra.
snake. I'm pretty sure we don't have those in Australia. Just saying.
It's more of the representation of a snake, you know?
It's gonna be a red belly. It's gonna be a brown snake. It's gonna be a tree
Carpet
snake.
python.
When I get to
yeah.
my Airbnb and there's a king cobra in it, my last words are gonna be "Daz" as I
be fair,
shake my fist.
V planted a very realistic-looking rubber snake, and it'll be perfect. Like,
To be fair, I had a king cobra in my house when I was a kid.
Serious?
What?
We had a stuffed king cobra fighting a mongoose. Like what's the
Oh.
term when animals are stuffed?
Taxidermy.
V or something. Taxidermy.
Tax-
T. There we go. Yeah, we had a taxidermied mongoose and king cobra fighting. I don't know why. It was just in our living room.
Ricky Tikki
but-
Tavi.
So to be fair, did have a king cobra in my house growing up.
I don't think it counts.
I'm counting that. So if you bring that to my Airbnb,
Oh, I did
then
not survive. I think it would be like 40 years old at this point. That's gone.
dang, I'll find you another one. I'll send it to you for Christmas. Okay, when was the last time you guys saw a snake in your home?
In the home, never. On my
Never?
property, 4 years ago.
Okay,
Yeah, also
That's a lot
like 2 or
more
3
rare
years
than I
ago,
thought.
maybe.
Yeah.
and
that's what I'm
inside your
saying.
house,
In
Ross,
your
or on
Airbnb, I'm going
Nah,
wrap off.
well, like on the fence, like 3 meters away
Yeah.
from a door.
Mm,
Mine was also like on the fence.
mm. Daz, have you ever had a snake in your home?
I'm just laughing at Josh here because it's like I feel like you're being ableist, all right? Just because they don't have arms and legs, all right? Like they're just me.
Oh my gosh. I have heard stories of Aussies being like, "Oh, I woke up in the middle of the night to go get some water, and I flipped my covers, or moved my covers, and I heard something fall on the ground, and it was a snake. It was in bed with them.
They
I
definitely
feel
live
like
out bush.
maybe. I don't actually know where they live, so that's possible. I'm just a little scared that I'm gonna find one in the Airbnb. I'll split the difference. I'm gonna say shrug. Could happen, could not happen. We don't know.
So you've got the American saying it's definitely going to happen. The 3 Australians being like not likely, and you're like, we'll meet in the middle.
Could go either way. All right. What are the chances? Kind of on a similar note. What are the chances that I find a pest in my Airbnb and have to call YV for help?
Is that
What is a pest?
Drew Barrymore from
First of
Scream?
all,
That is Drew Barrymore in Scream. That is the representation of me going, YV!
like, honestly, isn't it going to be the same as well, here's the thing. If you find a snake in your Airbnb, the possibility of you calling someone is going to be 100%. For sure.
True,
quite
but what
think
about
so.
other
Ability
pests? Other pests.
Like-
I'm talking about our 8-legged friends. I'm talking about platypi. I'm talking about other bugs.
I love that you
What are the chances that these
Very
pests...
different things.
Snake, spider, platypus. All just as common.
Look, I like to keep the options open because we don't know what anything can happen. This is a trip of dreams, you know?
So what's the question exactly?
What are the chances that I will find a pest in my Airbnb and have to call YV for help?
I imagine it's going to be bloody oath because you'll freak out over like a cockroach or something.
Oh, I do hate roaches.
But spiders are like pretty common, so it depends if you like daddy long legs or not.
Well, do we call daddy long legs the same thing? Are they the
I
same
think
thing?
our daddy long legs
No.
are 2 different things, but we both have a daddy long legs. They're just different kinds of things.
Ours are like they have a sort of like a body that's like this big, but their like legs are just really thin and long.
That
sounds
sounds
like
like
ours.
ours.
I have
But
one in
no,
my
you
bathroom. I can go
definitely
grab
have a
real
different
quick
one.
if you want me to show
Oh
you.
my god! Don't bring that pest onto here.
I also don't want that,
Mistake
actually.
daddy long legs for a piece of fluff.
Oh
That's-
really?
Yeah, easily. They're
the one
so
in my
thin
bathroom's
and
pretty
so
big.
wispy. If you blow on them, they just blow like a piece of fluff.
Oh
right?
yeah, they
So-
blow away pretty easy. They're
Yeah,
tiny.
so-
I feel like I will say I probably will pack a net of some kind. Not like a butterfly net, but some kind of like like those like
like a sleeping net.
yes.
Keep the bugs off you.
Yes.
So that spiders crawl, right?
but not they can't go intangible. They can't go through the net. You know?
They will definitely be able to get through wherever it seals.
YV, do it. YV, you can go get that spider if you need to.
Oh, okay, yeah, I'll be right back.
He's not getting a spider.
Wait, are you gonna hold it in your hand? All right, for those who
He's not getting
like,
a spider. No. He's
go and close your eyes for like 10 minutes.
no, he's not getting a spider.
Oh, he's not getting a spider. Okay.
No, he's not. What were you saying, Bill? About nets? Were you saying something about nets?
I was saying that they can definitely get through where the net seals up.
Fair. Well, I'm just the first thing I'm gonna do when I get into my Airbnb, I am going to do sort of like a Ready or Not styled like military tactical sweep, you know, like check the corners, you know, every time you walk through the door, like, you know, make sure you check your blind spots, you know, that kind of thing. Just to like
You're not allowed to do this until you set up cameras for us to watch and to stream it, please. So when you do combat roll, head face into a huntsman, we will be there
Oh,
first
no.
to laugh at you.
Oh no.
So are
Okay.
you saying, for this question about like a pest that you would have to call YV to remove?
Yes.
like
Don't call me if it's a huntsman.
spiders and above is the criteria.
Sure.
But
Yeah,
like-
yeah.
Just so you know,
If-
everything that you find in your Airbnb will be completely harmless. I'm just going to put that out there right now. If you do find a spider, it is going to be a daddy longlegs. It is going to be a huntsman, and they cannot hurt you.
If here's my argument for that. If Queen Amidala can die of a broken heart, I can die out of just like
I'm pretty
fear.
sure she was force choked. Just saying.
No, she died of a broken heart, wasn't she? I think because that's what
I
they
think
say.
she-
But I'm pretty sure the choking did not help. I'm pretty sure if we went to the coroner and said, what happened here? It'd be like, yeah, she was choked, and that's not good.
Okay, point taken. Okay, next question, next scenario. What are the chances? Oops, it keeps grabbing the it keeps grabbing the wrong thing. Anyway, what are the chances that I cry every day that I'm there? Good or
I
bad?
think you'll get used
really?
to it after like 2 weeks. I reckon it's a yeah, nah.
Really? I almost I don't know. I think I'm gonna put it in the middle.
You gonna cry now?
Like on this stream?
Today? Yeah.
Maybe. The chances are just always out in the open. I am always just one
There's always a
I'm always
chance.
just one comment away from crying. Good or bad. So I feel like there is a good chance. Bloody the happy cry. The thing is I cry when I'm happy also. I very much granted visually there's really no difference. I try to smile if it's a happy because I know the other person feels uncomfortable, but there's no visual difference typically of if I'm crying because I'm happy or crying because I'm sad. So but
There's no smile or
think,
anything?
They're just both
I mean,
ugly cries. It's fine. Everyone enjoys a good ugly cry every once in a while.
The problem is that when I start to cry, it's not like a single tear that rolls down my cheek. It's very much like a it's like a very visceral, like, you know, I have to like shield my face and say I'm sorry, and then like that kind of thing. So it's very like, you know, yeah, it's a very it's a visceral experience for everyone involved.
It's fine. I'm pretty sure everyone here would give you a hug, mate, and Ralph would just like give you a big lick and a hug too. So it's
Oh, good. I thought you
think
said
you'll
Raph
cry.
there for a
Me,
second.
I was so confused.
Yeah, I thought you said Raph, not Ralph.
I was like, I mean, I could.
That would definitely diffuse the situation. It's like peeing on if you know, if it was it'd be the equivalent. Yeah, of if someone peed on me, it'd be to diffuse the situation.
Oh my god, he took his toy there. I didn't even realize he took his toy there.
Look, by the way, if you guys haven't seen Ralph, that is Daz's doggy Ralph.
Ralph, not Ralph.
I never cry. My eyes dried up years ago. Lego, is that true? But anyway, I cry all the time. So I feel like I could. I for sure think the first like week that I'm there, definitely. I think that's gonna be a thing where it's like the first full week I will cry every day. After that, then it maybe starts to become iffy. But we'll see. Sometimes I surprise myself. Sometimes I can hold it together. But you know, if you guys like,
Don't.
if I have to
Just let it out.
excuse just every time, okay. If you guys say you're gonna give me a hug and are gonna console me or be like it's okay, then I won't hold back.
We'll get some beers into you, mate. You'll be fine.
I don't really drink though, so
We'll drink beers on your behalf.
you guys will
down with
while
that.
I cry, you guys will drink beers. Great.
YV will
what are
drink
the
a beer on your behalf.
YV also doesn't drink. We'll have Coke Zeros.
We'll have
Alright.
Coke Zero if
I
you
think
guys have
guys do.
beers.
Raph and I are going to go to the pub. All right.
Okay, what are the chances that I am going to mispronounce an Aussie word and get called out by a stranger? By a stranger.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
1000% bloody oath. Struth, mate.
I was
Really?
like, by me, for sure. By a stranger?
How much do you plan on trying to use Aussie phrases on strangers?
Yeah,
Well,
when you say phrases, do you mean just like
Mm,
town names or?
I could, yes, like I would even say like Melbourne and Brisbane,
Oh, yeah.
and like I would count
Oh,
that as like
People will tell you.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
bloody
sure,
oath.
you get made fun of.
really.
Struth.
Yeah.
You need one that says Struth up above bloody oath, and then it's a Struth.
Yeah, put this one above bloody oath. Don't even have it on the chart.
Exactly.
What's the Wooloo law? Wooloo. What's there's that
Woolloomooloo?
town? What's that?
Malulaba.
I think he's saying.
Woolloomooloo?
Yeah, I think he's going for
Woolloomooloo.
Wooloo.
I thought you go for Uluru.
No,
And
not
you got
Uluru.
Wollongong.
Woolongabba. Will I have to go there? We'll have to ask for. We'll have to ask for directions.
So in Brisbane we have Wollongabba.
Okay.
I don't remember where Woolloomooloo is, and then
Woolloomooloo's in Sydney.
yeah, and then Wollongong is on the central coast ish, kind of near Sydney. Yeah.
Wollongong.
I'm gonna send you a word, Jet, and I need you to say this word for me. I'm gonna put it in
Yeah,
chat,
go on.
okay? I need you to say.
Okay.
I want you to say this one.
Is it Mululaba? Mululaba? Is that not right?
Moo moo laba. I love it.
Mululaba. Mululaba is what I'm saying. Is that not right?
Malulaba.
Malulaba.
What?
Malulaba.
Let's move. Stop saying what you said. Malulaba.
Mululaba.
Yes.
Mululaba. Is it ma or moo?
It's like MU ish.
We never pronounce the double O. Like a
Yeah.
lot of them have double O's. We don't pronounce the double O. It's Malulaba.
Okay.
I have.
Oh,
This is real.
Malulaba. Malulaba.
There you go. Why other YV has done it phonetically for you.
Okay.
Malulaba.
Wait.
Lulu.
Malulaba.
Malulaba.
Where are you putting the
Malulaba.
emphasis? Where's the emphasis in that word?
The A at the end.
Oh, really?
Malulaba.
Malulaba. Am I saying it? Do I sound Aussie?
Go.
It's getting there. It's getting
You
there.
guys are sure.
Funnily enough,
you're
I was in
doing-
Malulaba about 3 weeks ago. 2 weeks ago.
Malulaba.
With a
Okay.
view, eh?
Yeah.
I assume it hasn't
Uh,
changed in the last 10 years.
That's still
I have.
pretty and weird.
I have another one for you to try.
Oh, God.
Okay. Oh, I've
This
seen
one.
this one. Okay, well now that I know the O thing, hold on. Indurupally.
I love this so much. This is why this has to go to Struth. Like,
This is the meanest thing, is to not only be giving him Australian words, but be like, hey, this is a different language. Can you just really you pronounce this other language for us?
But I'm
It's such
using
an
the
Aussie
double
thing to
thing
do, though.
indurupally. Indurupally?
that's getting closer.
Indurupally?
No.
It's
No?
getting closer.
It's closer for sure.
There you go. Em's got it.
Indro?
Indropilly.
Yeah, we go.
Indropilly?
There we go.
You just sort of ignore a lot of the letters in there.
Yeah. That one's we just call it intro.
It is.
It's Indropilly.
Intro. Okay. Indrupily. Indrupily. Wait.
Indropilly.
Indropilly.
Say-
Indropilly.
Indropilly.
There you go.
Quicker
Intro
though.
Pilly. Yeah, I'm good. I'm going
There you go.
to intro Pilly for the Arvo.
Hey,
Do
look
I
at this.
say-
It's Aussie.
I like Daz had a positive response. YB sighed. Arvo. We're going there for the Arvo.
The American accent is what always I think makes me like something just triggers in my like brain when I was like, whoa.
It's
Arvo.
It's Arvo. It's I extend it too long. Arvo. 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 Arvo.
Arvo's better.
I'm going,
Yeah,
I'm going for the Arvo.
yeah, yeah. It's the same
Do you
thing we were
remember
talking
that
about
every
last
time
night.
we're going to... Oh,
Say
sorry,
again?
what was that?
No, I was saying to Jed, it's the same thing we were talking about last night, where even if he's trying to say it Australian, he's still got the American accent and it enunciates O's like in a certain way.
Yeah.
You
gotta
and
be-
like vowel sounds are so
Yeah,
broad.
you got to remember, like, when we compress a word down, so from afternoon to arvo, we're doing it and being lazy with it, so we don't even pronounce the letters that are still in there, right? Like, so that's why we're just being lazy.
So for sure, I'm overemphasizing the R. I bet Arvo. I bet it's
Probably all of the letters. Like, we don't.
R is
and we
strong,
slip
but the O
words
is also
off.
strong. Arvo.
R. How is Arvo? Yeah. So
Oh, there you go.
Arvo.
There's two good ones from Enchantress as well.
Boondall.
That
Is that
one's
right?
That was good. Yeah,
Pretty
Boondle.
close. Yeah.
What? Boondall?
Boondle.
Boondle. Okay. Oh. Maruka. I'm trying. Maraca.
These are such
is it
niche
Maraca?
Brisbane suburbs
No, I'm just
as well.
laughing at it sounded to me when you said it.
Is it like the instrument?
On
like
that
the
one,
maracas?
you go back to pronouncing the O's.
Kinda.
To Wong? It's not To Wong. That's what I would. That would be To Wong. Am I right? Anyway, so the next scenario, kind of maybe on a similar vein. What are the chances that I say something that offends somebody else incidentally by me either like saying a slang that I'm not supposed to say, or like I use it wrong, or I say something so wrong that it offends somebody and makes them upset? That's you, by the way. That's your reaction to like in this scenario.
Okay, other than YV, everyone else in Australia is super chill. Like, we say the C word over breakfast, okay? So we probably don't care.
I think wife is just disappointed in me.
I would say there's one thing that would be a nah, yeah, for sure. I feel like.
Are you allowed to say it?
Well, then he might not say it. Then it wouldn't be a nah, yeah.
Oh no.
I don't. You saying something would get someone angry. I think if you just look at someone the wrong way, it's more of a chance.
Oh really?
If you find it, don't come across druggos. That's for sure. Like, you stay away from them. Don't look at them. But if you're just finding like normal regular people at the pub or something, or at the shops or something, like no one's gonna be mad at anything.
Yeah, nah, you're not gonna say anything. But just keep your eyes to yourself when you're in sketchy areas.
Okay, fair.
Transport. Yeah, don't look at anyone on public transport.
Just don't make eye contact.
Is this?
That's the best.
Are these the eshays that I hear about? Is that what I need to be careful with?
Yes.
No, eshays are fine. Who is?
Oh my goodness, what's happening there?
What is going on?
Daz is having a party over there.
Hey, Eshays and Daz's rainbow
Maybe
effects go
striking,
off.
I'm not sure.
Daz has
The
voice
Eshay alarm.
commands for Eshay. Activates the lines.
That would be amazing.
I believe someone may have followed.
What are the also, by the way, friends, if you are not following Daz, Ross, or YV, please go do so. I love all of them. Please go drop them follows. Their names are in the title of the stream, so go make sure you do that. What are the chances that I have to go to the hospital? You have to take me to the hospital for any reason.
Well, rack off.
You think?
Yeah.
You guys think?
Nah.
I
What
feel
do you
like
think
I
we're
don't
gonna
know.
be doing?
Yeah, I don't.
Like
I've
know,
lived here my entire life.
I-
I've been to hospital one time, so
I could look at the wrong person, like look at them the wrong way, they punch me. or
You wouldn't need to go to hospital for that.
I would go to the hospital for that. I feel like
punched in the face.
Yeah, I might get a concussion.
Wait, YV,
I might
he's
get-
Australian. What about heat stroke? Oh, sorry, he's
How much
Alaskan.
time are we spending in
Yeah.
the sun?
But he's going to be hanging around with us. Like, we'll be like, drink water, have some sunscreen. You know what I mean? Like, he's not going into this blind. If he was just traveling to Australia randomly and sorting himself out, then maybe.
True.
But I think if he's with us,
could-
he's going to be safer with the sun and the heat.
One of the things I should bring with me is like one of the. I recommend you save up some expensive American injuries and then make the most of the free healthcare here. Oh boy.
Smart.
What I'll do also is I'll pack with me, like, do you guys know what camelbacks are?
Yeah.
A camelback is those, like, it's a brand, but it's the backpack that has the, like, a water pouch in it. I'll just, whoever I'm with, I will, like, make one of you wear it, so that way I can just, like, whenever you guys are like, drink some water, I'll be like,
Probably
oh,
one of the things that Aussies will mock you for is if you
I'm
wear
gonna be
one
just like-
Yeah,
public.
you will get made fun of for that quite aggressively.
wait, really? If I wear one of those around?
If you're
I think if
hiking,
you
no,
wear
but
it,
if you're
just
walking
be
through
like,
the
you're American,
city,
that's fine.
yeah.
They see an Aussie
Okay,
wearing
fair.
it though, they'll be like, "What's wrong with you? Harden the f up."
Fair. Okay.
You'll
Okay.
get
Well,
called the C word, not in a jovial way.
I'm gonna put hospital under shrug because I feel like it could go either way. I mean, we could know.
There's
I mean,
Not going to end up in
look.
hospital.
Also, here, look, because I have also said this. If, for example, let's say YV and I just to paint the scenario. We are at like a beach or something, and there's like, because usually there's like, you know, like piers or whatever at the beach. So like we're on a pier on a beach, and we're like, he's like, oh, look at all around over there, and I'm like, oh, very cool. We turn around, there's a crocodile blocking the path.
At the beach.
Back to the beach. Yeah, there's a crocodile now. He's blocking the path. This is what's gonna happen. I will look to YV. I will look him in the eyes and I will say, live for the both of us. And I will then jump on the crocodile. And YV, I want you to go. I want you to live. Live for the both of us, YV. And so you then might need to come back and get me and take me to the hospital. So
I don't think there'll be much
know.
to get of you.
Yeah, no.
I also really enjoyed you being like, we're at the beach. You know, they have piers on the beach. And I just look up and see Dad shaking his head as well. The two of us are just like, no.
Do you guys have
And
piers
then
on
there's
the
like
beach?
roller coasters and like little cafes.
And then there's a crocodile. We're like, yeah. The beach crocodile next to the
In
pier. at the
Southeast
beach.
Queensland.
Is I wait, so, do you guys how do you see the water? Like when you're at the
We
beach?
go to
like,
the sand. What are you talking about?
But-
You stand on the
but
sand,
is there
you go to
not
the
like
water.
is there not like
You don't-
there's always a pier. Is there not?
No,
do you guys have
we
a-
don't drop
what?
our boats off at the beach. We do it like in riverways and stuff like that. Then you go out to the ocean. You don't just have you can't dock it, like drop a boat off in the waves. You know what I mean? There's no point in having a pier at the beach.
Even
Our
like a
beaches, and
walking
just so
pier.
that
Like
you understand. I was just gonna say our beaches are the ones with waves, right? So if
Yeah,
you
we
go to
don't
the
have
pier
all-
in like Santa Monica or something, right? There are no waves there. That is, but you all call it a beach. I wouldn't. That is very flat water, right? Like that's not the ocean. to me.
fair. Okay.
That's just the ocean.
Interesting.
Like you've gone to the ocean, whereas you go into the beach, there's waves that you can't.
Yeah.
You're not putting a boat out there
Okay.
or mooring or anything like that.
Okay.
That's more of a peninsula kind of thing, a bay.
Well then, I update the
Also, there's no
scenario.
crocs.
We're building
Still no
sandcastles.
crocs,
A croc appears.
Still no crocs.
A wild crocodile appears. Like unless it's being thrown out of someone's pokeball, that's very unlikely.
Yeah. Okay. What about like a boardwalk? What about a boardwalk? That's. I mean, do you guys like
Not
where it
across
goes
the
out?
ocean.
to the
No.
beach. No.
You
Really?
can have boardwalks along the beach. And you
Yeah.
quite frequently have boardwalks along beaches.
Do
but
they go
not into
over the water?
No.
Not really, no. Because there's
Okay.
waves and stuff.
There's like
I'm starting
a
to.
few
I'm learning.
that, like people fish
have-
on, but it's not
Yeah.
very common.
It's next to the water. It's not over the water. Like you'd have that kind of stuff in a bay. You wouldn't have it at the beach. Yeah.
Two things that I want to read. I love Jet's ignorance. Complimentary. In parentheses. Also, YV, Jet is pure and good. Please don't let him like walk off a ledge or something.
There's no ledges to walk off. If he ends up in the water, he's had to walk across like 30 meters of sand to get there. In which case, he's on his own. That's his own problem.
I'm learning there's no piers, so I guess I can't walk over the edge.
Accidentally fall into the beach, like into the waves.
It's going to be so funny though, because he'll be looking at you and go, "Oh no, I'm falling into the water," and it'll be like, you know, that Austin Powers thing where he's like, "No." It takes 20 minutes to get to it. It'll be amazing.
It's like the tide is coming in.
So, also, it's a good time to remind everybody I don't know how to swim. So if I am in the water, the flailing you see is not out of joy. It is out of pure panic and fear. Come rescue me.
Once again, it's not a drop off though. Like you're not walking on the sand, you fall into the water. You've got to wade out to get to the deeper water. Like you only go as far as you're comfy with. You can go knee high. It's okay.
But I'm pretty short though. I
Ralph
feel like
just does ankles. You and Ralph can splash in like the little waves that just lap up at your ankles. That's fine. That's
If
all
we
he
were
does
in
too.
the water and I saw you get pulled out, I'd be like, you know what? That was on you.
You gotta stay between those flags, man.
YV says Shady says we can put Jet on a toddler leash, which honestly, with how things might be going, that probably is a good idea. Just have me like, don't go too far. Just have one of those that like also reels me in, you know? Yeah, it's just.
I'll make sure I have Ralph's sleeve and I'll hook it to your little water backpack. Right?
Look at the pier, Jet. That's not a pier. The next scenario. What are the chances? Actually, on a similar note, it's actually kind of funny that these have all been kind of going back to back. On a similar note, what are the chances that you guys take me somewhere, and I get lost, and they have to call you over the intercom and say, "Can YV, Raph, or Daz please pick up your American at the front?"
If you do that, I'm not coming. I'm like, who's YV? Never heard that. It's a weird name. It's not a real name, and I'll leave.
Where are you getting lost?
That's the
grocery
big
store.
W by the sounds of it.
Grocery store could be, any place that has like an intercom system where they have to like, will Dad
In Bunnings.
come?
Oh, you can get lost in Bunnings, but you would not want to leave Bunnings though. You would just be like, "This is home," and then
And there's dogs at Bunnings, so like you just walk around patting all the dogs.
There's dogs? Isn't it a
You can bring
hardware
your-
store?
Yeah, you can bring your
Yes.
dogs into Bunnings. People have them in their
Oh.
trolleys or just walking
as long as they
around
sit in
and
the
stuff like-
trolley.
I've had Rocky walking through Bunnings. You don't
I
need a
am
trolley.
very jealous, and I just don't have the guts to do that because they're meant to be in a trolley, and I can't see.
Yeah, I did
Ralph
ask, to
sitting
be
on a
fair.
trolley.
He's just too big. I had just washed him and I was like, I need something from Bunnings. And I like walked up and I was like, am I allowed to walk with him in?
And they
she's
didn't
like,
care?
Yeah, just like, she was kind of like, yeah, but just like, be careful, please. And then he kind of peed on something. But I was like,
Oh no.
Fantastic.
And she would have gotten in trouble. I hope you feel good.
oh, it was at the back of the store. It's fine. It was just like some random
It's not like they have
cardboard box
cameras or
something.
things in these stores. No.
I left pretty immediately. It was okay.
Please pick up your American. He's sleeping on the tent display. I will have to have like a word that I shout in the case like I get lost or I need help. Like I will
Usually
just
a
like,
good one.
Just text
I
us,
found.
mate. Like we do have
Yeah.
reception in Australia. We have better internet than you.
What if I don't have reception? What if
We'll
I
have reception.
We're going
Okay.
back to like the 80s for this scenario.
Yeah.
I mean if I get lost I'm going to the first adult I see and I'm going to say
Anyone.
Can you that's anyone can you please pay can you tell them that I lost I'm lost
I lost
please
my tall friends.
I can't I mean It's true. When everyone else in Australia is fairly tall, I might not be able to see you guys. So like, I'm gonna get, they'll be like, sirs, you've left your hobbit. Please keep your hobbit in eyesight at all time. What are the chances that I get sunburned while I'm there?
Oh,
I am going to say.
I would say for sure, but also it depends really on your skin.
I am actually going to say, yeah, nah. But
does Alaska have sun?
Well, no, but the thing is, no, I was going to say, well, I have lived in sunnier places, and I've never gotten a sunburn.
Oh,
and
our sun's
part of that
pretty
is because
brutal.
Latino, I kind of
Yeah,
just sort
that's
of
what I was thinking.
I just sort of brown. I get darker, but like this is me at my palest, and I
It's
get
honestly really hard to
much
tell.
darker.
I wouldn't be able to. I genuinely don't know because, like you said, Latino, your skin might be able to handle it, but our sun is pretty bad.
That's the truth. That's why I'm not saying rack off.
Oh,
Aww.
what a good boy.
A little Ralphie. For me, it would be Bloody Oath for sure. Yeah, that's the thing is like I am sort of afraid like what if the sun is absolutely brutal and I just get completely destroyed while I'm there.
So like our sunscreen is like 50 SPF. Is like
or is
the
it
minimum you should use.
Yeah, did you see that story?
No, have you been lying about it?
Yeah, all of the major brands.
Wow. Oh, no way.
I use Cancer Council. I figure that's pretty safe that they're probably not lying. Or not? Okay.
I think they might have been on the list.
Probably correct. It's not one of the brands that I remember being caught up in the news.
One of them was like 4 SPF, says Shady. That's wild.
Yeah, but claimed 50.
I've definitely used sunscreen in the past that I got burnt still, and I was like, what the heck? That was just 50 SPF, so that makes FPS.
50 FPS. We're gamers.
Nerd.
Cancer Council was also below, except for the kids one. YV, just switch to the kids one, you'll be good.
What should I be using then? Someone help me, because I do get burnt real bad.
And Juria brings up a good point that like water bounces back, like sun stuff too.
Being near the water will, like, if you're in the water, that doesn't save you from being sunburnt. You will get absolutely roasted because the like rays just hit the water and hit you in the face. So I've made that mistake where I'm like, I'm in the water, I'll be fine, and then I'm not good.
It's almost magnified, isn't it? You're hit from like multiple directions when you're in the water.
Yeah.
Just stay indoors. Don't leave the house. I do hope to go to the beach at some point. I'm not to swim because we know that.
To the beach.
You can touch the water with your feet. It's fine. The waves will not suck you out.
Yeah,
I'll just sort of like.
If you get caught in a rip at waist high water, something's gone wrong terribly.
I don't know. I feel like when I get near the water, it's like the ocean deep calls to me. I feel a pull, a draw into the ocean. I'm kidding about that, but I will say I feel like people when I have been in pools, because I'll get like I will go and like just stay in the shallow end, like in the far end, and sometimes people are like, oh, come just like a little bit closer to the middle. There's like, you're fine, like there is a drop off, like, but like you're fine, like don't whatever. I feel like as people move around, you kind of just get sucked into the deep end. And I always end up like teetering on the middle and then have to be rescued. So I don't know. I'm just saying I need to be careful while I'm in near water. Okay.
You'll be deep in water. You'll be fine.
I feel like Jet thinks going to the beach is going to be the same experience as like dropping him in the wave pool at Wet and Wild.
Yeah. We should drop him in the wave pool at Wet and Wild.
Is that like a real pool, or is that like
it is? No, it's a real thing. It's a pool.
Yeah.
And then it has like a mechanism at the deep end of the pool that like pushes the water, so it creates fake waves.
Oh.
I did nearly drown in that in high school.
Oh, no way.
But Raph also cannot swim.
It's true.
Him, so.
I was like, I'm safe
Gosh.
here. Like, I can touch the ground, and then a wave. I basically got caught in a rip in a fake pool, in a fake wave simulator, and taken out too deep. And I was like, this is
Oh,
going
no.
terribly wrong.
I love how a snake in your room is more likely than sunburn. I'm not sure about your risk assessment, Jets' app.
I agree.
Okay, what are the chances that I get mistaken for a local?
If you don't
Rack off.
talk politely.
That was brutal.
Politely.
Just about the accent.
Yeah.
I stand by. I've said it to him before. I think if he's like not speaking, people could possibly confuse him for an islander.
That's fair. I have been told I'm a bit ethnically ambiguous at times, so which I feel like I could like blend in a bit, but
Not with a hat like that, mate. I'm just saying that the hat that you put on.
Yeah, if you're wearing that hat.
No, we will immediately know you are not
I was,
on.
I was just thinking, I was like, we need to see your wardrobe choices to decide where to put you on this list.
Yeah, I need you to send me the wardrobe choice every morning before we see each other, so that I can be like, I'm not going out with you like that.
yeah. Sorry, I'm sick today.
Just in
I've come down
full
with something.
khaki button-up shirt and really short shorts, and I'm like, nope.
Looking like Steve Irwin.
Yeah.
I mean, I should do that once, though, right? I should at least look like Steve Irwin
Yeah.
once.
Embrace it, mate. Do it.
I
Do
think
that
at least
at
one
Australia
would be
Zoo.
fun, for sure. At Australia Zoo, yeah.
That seems like that would be offensive. I think that would be. Like,
I think it's more
would
paying
that-
tribute,
Just
no?
walk around
Yeah,
with a knife
would
and
it?
we'll get arrested.
I feel I don't know. Feels like I don't know. It feels like
It's
it'd
the
be
same as
cultural
dressing up as a
appropriation
character
of some
going to
kind.
Disneyland.
But he's a real person. I don't know. It just
I mean,
doesn't.
it is also just the outfit that like everyone at Australia Zoo wears.
Yeah, it's literally
It
their
is
uniform.
their outfit.
I suppose the
For a little
offensive
longer,
thing would be
though.
to wear a stingray costume. That would probably be that would
That would
not
be
go
much
well.
worse.
That would be.
That would not be the thing to do. Okay, well maybe I'll see before I go. I'll
Obviously
see
think
how
that was funny.
how expensive
Yeah.
khaki shirts are.
To be fair, I think Steve Irwin would think that was funny.
I think Steve Owen would think that's funny.
Yeah.
He'd be like,
would.
hell yeah.
The thing is if I'm not gonna do that and then try to convince an Australian that no, Steve would think this is funny as I'm getting
Yeah,
beaten
you
up.
have a hard time with that argument.
Yeah, I'm a Kato.
Enough
Every
time's
time-
passed.
Every time I've gone back to Singapore, I usually get Stingray, and I always send a snap to all of my friends saying, "This one is for Steve." Every time.
Wait, you get stingray?
Yeah, as
eat.
like seafood to eat.
Oh, no way! What?
Yeah.
I didn't know it was
Very
edible.
common in Singapore.
I didn't know that.
Really
I've
good
never
food.
heard of anyone eating stingray. That's cool. I like their smiles. I know they're not really smiling, but
Oh,
You
the
know?
stingrays. I thought you were talking about Singaporeans. What?
No, that's not what I'm saying.
Goodness me.
Oh, it's great.
I like those smiles. To be fair, all the Singaporeans I've ever met, great smiles. So
I mean, I compliment Ross's smile literally all the time. So,
I know they're not really smiling, but
yeah,
What the hell are you talking about?
if you could take that, accidentally insult someone and just move it to audio.
yeah. That seems. Yep. Let's move that up here now. What are the chances that I will believe a total lie from an Australian?
Put it up there. Yep.
yeah, put it up there.
Literally what we do. It's
Yep.
100% our thing. Yeah.
I will
I
say.
don't
I think there's
you'll
also.
hear the truth from a single Australian you talk to, even honestly. They'll hear your
I
accent and be
feel-
like, right, love can we say?
There is also there's something about the accent that I will just sort of believe everything that you guys tell me. Like you sound believable to me.
funny.
I'll just be like, yes.
Exact opposite.
Yeah.
If you hear our
Uh-huh.
accent, you shouldn't believe a single thing that comes out of our mouth.
I think I still believe a few of their lies as bear. Yeah.
Other than we're going to reiterate that we believe you're going to get sunburnt more, then you will find a snake in your bedroom. Just saying.
I
Fair.
can't believe the snake's up as high as it is.
What are the chances that, or how likely is it that I will see a celebrity while I'm there?
100%. Aren't you going to go see YV?
I was gonna make a similar joke. I'm gonna see all of you, but that's you beat me to it. So great. What have you guys ever seen a celebrity out and about?
Yeah, you see like football players and stuff at the shop sometimes. If you recognize them as the game.
Fair.
'Cause it's usually
I saw
sports.
John
It's
Cena in
usually
Melbourne
athletes.
once.
What?
Are you going to Aussie Zoo?
I thought.
It doesn't count if you're at their place of work, though. You can't be like, I saw Robert Irwin. Where'd you see him? At Australia Zoo.
Well, I mean, he's still a celebrity.
True.
It's like I saw Jonathan Thurston. Where were you? At a Cowboys game?
No one good, says Laney. There's no. I mean, Hugh Jackman. Right there. He's
30 years, never run into Hugh Jackman once.
Fair. Maybe when I'm on the trip. Maybe that'll be the time.
I used to see Pat Rafter every other day.
Who?
That's pretty good.
Pat Rafter?
Pat Rafter is a tennis player. I actually
Oh.
lived beside his brother, so when he would visit, I would see him.
Oh,
from time to
wow.
time.
That's awesome. Because I mean, like, you never know. We could be on the beach, on the pier. There's a crocodile. Also, Hugh Jackman is behind the crocodile. And I'm like, why do you live? And I jump on the crocodile, and then you're just friends with Hugh Jackman for the rest of your life, I guess. I don't know.
I think you've stumbled onto a movie set.
Maybe it's a mechanical crocodile. The pier was built for the set. What are the chances that I will apologize too much while I'm on the trip to strangers? I will apologize to you guys.
I can
For
see
like a
that
thing that I
happening
did,
a
like,
lot.
you know, like, oops, I made a mistake, or I think I said something wrong. Chances are.
I think likely.
Okay.
No,
I do
Not
apologize already a lot. So
Bump
like
into
I
someone
feel
at
like
a bar or
But if
on
you
the street or something like that.
huh? Were you gonna say something, Des?
No. You're
Oh.
good. You're good.
Okay. But no, yeah,
Train stopped.
I do already apologize a lot. So I feel like there's a good chance that I will start doing that to all of the I was gonna say Canadians, all of the Aussies that I see. But
What is
What is
that
it meant to be?
Yeah.
It's
Is
a
that
person-
sign?
it's a person- no, it's a person. He's like bowing
Oh,
forward.
I see it.
bowing.
I thought it was a head crab from Half-Life.
I thought it was a
Gomenosaur.
spider or something with like an uwu
Yeah.
cheek thing under it.
Yeah. It was
No,
confusing me.
Yeah, he's like his head is touching the ground. Hold on, it's gonna be pixelated.
I can see it
but,
now.
like,
Yeah,
Yeah,
that
yeah.
helped.
Yeah.
That looks weird small.
Yeah, it does look like just. It also kind of looks like Sonic eyes. Do you see it?
That's just a lot.
Oh
going
yeah,
on, but
actually,
yeah.
now that you said that, I can see that.
Yeah, like the head is the nose, and then the
Yeah.
legs are the eyes, and these are like the lower parts. Anyway, what are the chances that I will be talking to a stranger, and not understand them, and have to look at you guys like, please translate that for me?
That's up there. That's up there.
That's up there.
You think
That's up
so?
there. Oh god, yes.
There's Australians I can't understand. Like I talk to
Really?
people and I'm like, I don't know what you just said.
Oh
mate.
yeah.
Is it just how fast, or like, what is it about?
Accent, mumbling.
Blurring,
Drugs.
mumbling. Drugs.
Take your pick.
Drugs. Depends on how bogan they are.
Yeah, no, that's not a
Pretty
joke.
much.
That's for sure. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Dang. Okay. I'm actually. I was like, I wonder if what would be funny is if like I understand you guys, but like I'm hearing you in my headphones, like clear audio coming through. You're on mics. What if I get there and you guys are just talking to me and I'm like, I cannot understand what you're saying. We just have like
Probably
a
will
big
happen.
disconnect.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
What
could
I'll
happen.
do, I'll put my iPad into Wi-Fi mode, and then we all put on our headphones, and we all connect to Discord, and then we can just talk to each other on Discord. That's fine.
I'll open Google Translate, the app, and have it like record what you're saying and be like, yes.
She wouldn't understand you either. Sorry, I'm sorry. Like, on a good day, my G assistant could not help me.
Oh no.
Yeah, sometimes you're telling Siri to put on a certain song and she just gets it totally wrong. You're like, damn,
Oh.
okay.
Oh, that has to be so annoying that it's sort of like coded for Americans. And
I've heard actually they
typically-
have used Australian and like different accented people to teach the
Oh.
phones like the correct accent.
Probably also depends how
Haven't
bogan.
gotten to Singaporean Australians yet. Very specific demographic I'm going to need
That's
them to
pretty
get
specific,
to.
I'll be honest. Like, what if we take these two tiny populations and put them together?
What are the chances that while I'm there, I get called a brash American by a stranger? Or yeah, like kind
Those
of
specific words?
maybe not necessarily
Specifically a
brash,
brash
but like
American?
sort of just more of like not and more than just like a yank. Like
To your
more
face?
like
No.
like this guy is sort of like a
As in an expletive and then an American.
sort of yeah, that's kind of what I'm saying, like derogatory.
I don't think
They
we're
would-
frequent the places that would happen.
I don't.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think anyone would care that much. And then, secondly, I doubt they would ever say it to your face either.
Yeah, not to your face. I think
Fair.
they'd go
They
back
might
to their
say
friends and be like,
it's or
"Hear that,
something and be
bloody
like, "Oh,
American?"
bloody American" or some shit.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fair. Okay, that's probably right. That seems probably right. I've heard Aussies don't tend to be like as confrontational as Americans. So, but then what if I start the confrontation but I didn't mean to, and they then
They
are
can
like,
do that. Yeah,
You
you
What
should.
about-
start the confrontation.
what if
We will
it-
deck you for
Then you'll
sure.
go to
us.
hospital.
then we move that up to nah, yeah. What are the chances that I accidentally light something on fire?
Why would you be near?
Are we
planning
supervising
on-
you? And are we encouraging it?
I
Are
don't
you
know.
planning on trying, or
It depends.
why are you playing with matches?
I legally can't answer that.
You plead the fifth? You can't plead the fifth in Australia, just saying.
Yeah, we don't have that.
I'm just gonna keep repeating. I plead the fifth. We're just gonna put that under a shrug. You never know what might happen. You never know what.
Why are you near fire? I'm once again. I actually feel obliged to ask why.
Again, it's that I light something on fire accidentally.
Yes.
Why?
No, that's what I'm asking you.
What are you? Now we're second thinking hosting you. Like, welcome to our home.
Okay,
Please
so-
listen on fire.
yeah.
Like,
Hide the matches.
Just you never know. I mean, like I could, because I wear glasses a lot of times when I'm out and about. So like the magnification, lights something on fire or
when
like
has that ever happened
What?
outside of Scooby-Doo?
this. You keep saying the sun is very strong over there. That plus magnification equals.
A singed ant.
The answer should be rack off
because
because
I
I'm
tried that when I was
heavily
5.
concerned.
We'll just put it at nah. We'll split the difference. And then what is the last thing? How likely is it that I will do something so embarrassing that you guys do not want to be seen with me?
Other than this stream, or
Oh, burn!
Oh,
You're
please.
the arsonist now with that burn.
Oh, I thought Jet was about to be like, I know whose house I'm burning down.
Yeah.
Can we just go back for a moment? How likely is it that you're going to wear that water backpack out in public?
Don't wear it in the city.
I used to own one. I think I got rid of it because it was like I think it got
You're
moldy.
fine. You're fine. If you had the water backpack, we'd probably think about that.
Yeah, it's only
You're fine.
socially acceptable to wear a camel pack in like the
Hiking.
bush. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
If you're walking around the city with a camel pack on, what's your problem? What's going on? There's shops everywhere. Just buy some water.
I get thirsty. Well, I need my emergency water. Because to be fair, I should at least carry a water bottle with me or something. Because,
Yeah.
like,
That's fine. That's
I-
fine.
I-
Carry will wear a real
this-
backpack. That's
Get
fine.
one of these.
I
That's
I
so good.
probably will. You think?
It's empty.
I'm just got a glass.
Okay. Well, all right. So thank you guys for doing this this tier list. The next thing on
Real quick, I do
our
agree with Bear as well.
wait, what? If you're with YV, probably. If you're with the rest, probably not. What? I love this. This trend of saying that YV's reaction is going to be different than everybody else's.
Yeah, no, they've clocked me. I am the most judgmental here.
I'm gonna look over it with like puppy dog eyes, like, please.
I'm just like,
So we're gonna take a quick pre-bake, pee break.
Sorry?
And
Pre-baked.
pre-bait? What's a pre-bait?
I
No,
said
pre-bake.
bake. My brain just missed.
We need a
Pee
break.
break. Yeah. And then we will BRB. So, friends, if you also need to, we're going to be doing then a fun little. I've asked the guests some questions. They've prepared some answers, and we're going to do that next. So, BRB, everybody. BRB.
Take this pause to rejuvenate. Stand, stretch, hydrate. We will be back in just a few moments.
Hello, everybody. We're back. Our guests are all eating. Show them your snacks, everybody.
I'm having some toast butter and Vegemite.
And look at the amount of Vegemite that's on Ivy's toast.
I'm having real Vegemite.
And then the amount that's on Daz's. That is insane. The saturation.
They're trying to
Actually,
out Australian each other.
what's funny is now you're eating an American cereal.
Yeah, I finished it now, but I had Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
Okay, so for this next little bit, we're having a little game that I've put together for our guests. I have asked them 5 questions, and they have prepared answers for me. I believe that they do not. They have not shared their answers, as far as I know, with each other. But they will be scored. The winner is going to get a special like walk-in thing when you come to stream. You're gonna get a special like when you chat and stream, it'll first time it's gonna do something special, not just an intro sound or whatever. So that is gonna be your reward. The way this works is I will choose. I will give a point to whoever's answer I choose is the best out of the 3. It pains me to do it because I want to give everyone equal points, but I will do my best to stick to that. All right. So the first question is, I will say the answer and who wins, it's completely subjective. I am choosing it based on the questions, but it's not like a right or wrong type of answer. Those questions weren't right or wrong, whatever. Anyway, what is the best Aussie phrase, idiom, or proverb that I probably don't know about? Starting with, we'll say Raph, since you're the only one not munching on something right now. I looked over and both Dez and YV had just